Oh, g'day. So yeah, you would have seen yesterday we were doing a bit of old school slush boxing. So yeah, we had the scoop in there. It's not a very big dam, but it's got a bit of a deep hole in it. So I thought, well, and it's pretty much, it's going to get filled first rain. Like it's got all the hills out the back, and then it comes down in this gully, runs straight into it. So she's not hard to fill out here. And I've never seen this dam dry since we've owned it. It's sort of gone dry now. So yeah, I thought, well, we've got the chance, we'll just put the slush box in there, clean it out. Might be a little bit cheaper than getting an excavator in. And yeah, so at the moment, obviously you can see here, it must have gone dry. So this is all the silt that's built up here, and it must have gone dry once, and the mud's set hard. So what I'm doing, I'm sort of just running the loader in, down, and yeah, picking it out, plucking it out. So I'm just going to ramp that a bit more so my loader's not on such of an angle, and then I can, yeah, dig it out a bit better. And then we'll just run the slush box back through either way, and I'd say that'll do it. That'll make a pretty good dam out of it then, and yeah, hopefully once it gets water, because it's on stubble, so we're going to be putting crop in here at any rate, so hopefully we'll get some rain over the winter and it'll fill up. So, but considering such a little dam, there's been a fair bit of mud coming out of it. Like, yeah, well, that's all shit, that'd be a good 2 feet deep across the whole lot there, and it's a fair area. So no, it's actually yeah, it's doing a good job. So we'll yeah, I'll get back into the loader now and just start plucking a bit of this clay and stuff out and see how we're going. Hopefully I won't tip her over. Well, we're still going back and forth over here with the old slush box. I actually spent probably an hour just digging out, going into the dam. You would have seen I did a bit of footage there. I just dug it out with the bucket of the loader. So we're just sort of chipping away here, trying to chip that edge off that I left. To be honest, it's probably a bit wet, like the mud. It's probably a little bit too much water in there. But we're slowly just chipping that edge off, I think. We're just taking it easy. We don't want to break the cable. Well then, I've got to get muddy. Or someone's got to get wet. But we're not really pulling much out at the moment. So I'm thinking we might be getting close to, who knows, I think he might have just broke the cable, did he? I don't actually know what his plan is, because obviously the person that's pulling out usually directs where to go, because he can actually see in the dam where I can't see shit. So yeah, so I just make it, see, I'm in neutral, so I'll let him pull me back. So then the scoop flips over and the front edge opens up, lets the mud out. But I don't really know what his plan is here. I was going to take it easy. So there's a fair edge on the dam where the scoop comes out of the mud, if you know what I mean. Once I see it coming up over the bank, I'm right, but before that, I don't get to see much. I'm trying to knock that edge off. We've got a bit of mud out there by the looks of it, so yeah, we're getting there. It's literally just go back and forth, and then yeah, like I said, I'll go in neutral and just coast with him, because he'll pull me back in the scoop. You'll see how the chains, I don't know if you can see it, the chains loop back and then the scoop opens up. But I'm sort of, yeah, as I said, I'm trying to save a bit of money doing these couple of dams with this, and then if my house dam goes dry, I'll be able to get an excavator in there and spend the money on that. I'd rather spend all my money on that than instead of spending money on these shitty little dams over here. But I just don't want to break the cable. This is a fair edge. Just sort of going by feel. If the tractor loads up, oh, we know we're in trouble. Yeah, you can see the scoop's coming up over the bank there now. I'll just pull that over. keep pulling it. Oh yeah, it's breaking that edge. It's getting it. Yeah, you can see that edge there was sort of pretty straight, but it must be jumping up over it, so we'll keep going. G'day everybody. What's been going on? Not much working at any rate. What did I do? Had the weekend, Australia Day weekend. Happy Australia Day everyone. Good day, make Australia great again. That's what we say. What did I get up to? I actually went to the races on Saturday. Had a few beers there, and then I had a mate's old man's 65th and one of their wives' birthdays on Sunday, so that was a washout as well. And then what else did we do? Oh, it was Rupert's birthday yesterday, so yeah, which was Australia Day the Monday, so it was a bad day here, 40 odd degrees, and we got up pretty early and took off in the boat because he wanted to go in the boat, so we went up the lake and went skiing for a few hours, and yeah, got back home and didn't do much after that. She got pretty rough, and it was a fireman day, and obviously, yeah, there's been some pretty nasty fires getting around. Nasty one up sort of, yeah, Little Desert and all that, coming to Dimboola. So yeah, that was pretty nasty. Apparently it was going quick. We didn't get called to it or anything. We sort of stayed at home, and as we keep doing, checking our own turf. But look, if we had to go up, we'd definitely go up and help out. But what else been going on? We started this tray. I got a tray in here for my brother. He bought another ute, like a, oh, what is it, a Ranger, I think. So yeah, we started that Saturday morning. We only just sort of tacked it together, and then we've sort of, yeah, got most of all the frame welded out now. Sort of stitched a bit of the check plate from underneath. I just got to wait, because obviously I don't have the folder and guillotine. I get blokes to do it for me at the steel joint where I buy all my steel. I'm just got to wait for the tailboard here, or the headboard, not the tailboard, and the sides. They'll just fold up the sides, and I do all the welding and stuff like that on it. So yeah, hopefully I've ordered them today, so hopefully that'll turn up. Hopefully Thursday. If not, it'll be Friday. So then we can weld that out, and then it'll be done. So it's all, oh, you can't see much under there, but all the mounts are on it. It's literally, yeah, weld the seams up, and there's probably half a day left in it. So yeah, once I get all those parts back in, we'll be able to do that. So now I'm just working on the old Steiger. Oh, I want to put a kill switch on it, because it keeps running flat, the battery, but I think I've found the trouble with the battery as well. I think it's cooked, so I can't get it to go. So I'm going to grab the jump starters, the jumper leads, and I'm going to run over there and get it going and give it a bit of pressure wash where the batteries are, because I don't think it's been washed since I had my hydraulic problem, and there is dirt and shit everywhere. So we'll do that now, and then I'll bring it over to the workshop so I can drill some holes and mount this kill switch up and work out what I need from there. So yeah, you can sort of see what I mean here. Obviously there's a bit of bad stuff coming out of that battery. Yeah, it needs a good wash. Yeah, I want to put a kill switch in here so that I can then just when it's sitting around doing nothing, I can turn it off and yeah, do that. So I'm going to give that a good wash up. And then while I'm going, I might even wash this up here. You see here, it's just leaking really bad over that. So let's see if I can rip one of these off, or a set of them off, and send them into town and see whether I can rebuild them, or yeah, see what the bloke can do in town, the hydraulic man. If not, I might be able to get some sort of aftermarket setup I can put on there or something. Because that at cropping time, it's just a pain in the ass. You're always forever filling it with hydraulic oil, and that could have been some of the reasons where I had a bit of trouble busting my pump last year, because the oil just got down too low or something like that. So what we'll do, yeah, I might even take that out of that one and put it in the next one or something, but I'll give it a good wash out now, and then we'll go from there. So yeah, I'm just drilling this hole now. Put a pilot through it now. I'm using a step drill. The old steppy. I'm abusing the shit out of it, but should be alright, I think. Just a bit of spray on there. Take it easy. I'm almost there actually, so turn it up so it rips your hand off. That's the one. Best part about step drill, it leaves a nice chamfer on the hole. So yeah, we'll open that up, and then I'll just take the burr off the inside here without twisting my arm off. And then yeah, my plan is to sit this in there. And we're just going to shove that in there. Tight. My drill. That's good, right? And then we just mark the holes for it. It just doesn't even need bolt. That well in there. And I'll drill them out, and then we wonder if it'd come with bolts. I bet you it didn't. There'll be some fucked up scores. So we'll drill them out now, and then we'll go from there. Oh, g'day. So yeah, I'm back over the shed here working on this old tractor, the old Case. So I've had a bit of a win. Well, I have. So I ended up welding a bolt and getting that. So in there, there's a little, the shaft goes through, then it goes onto a little plate with a little slot in it that slots down over a shaft on the inside, and that drives the fork, so it clicks in and out. And what's happened, I think, when that snapped off, I think it's just jumped off inside, and then it's spun, and obviously it hasn't gone back together. So I'll show you here. So what I've done, I took that, there was a hydraulic block sitting here, I took that off, and then I could sort of get my finger in there and feel what was going on. I couldn't feel much, but I could feel enough. And then I did a bit of Google searching and carrying on, and worked out, hopefully I was able to weld something onto it and line it all up. So as you can see, I'll put this on, but you can hear it, it's actually selecting the gear now. Which is good. So I think that's a positive. So yeah, my plan is I'm going to bolt that back on. I'll just clean all this surface up a bit. Bolt that housing back on. Bolt all these hydraulic hoses back up. get it all happening there. And then I'll be able to put that hydraulic hose that I got made up. Oh, remember how it was leaking oil like a mother out the back here? So yeah, there was a line that went through here. So I'll be able to run that, get some oil in it, and then I could possibly run it and get it over to the workshop. And then it's just a matter of getting these linkage arms sorted out, I think. Obviously that one will be right. It's just this other one here that was broken. Then we've just got to weld something on that and we should be good to go. So that's my plan of attack at any rate. I'm going to bolt that housing back on. Yeah, if I get that housing back on, I might be able to hit the tractor up. And then there's not oil going everywhere and stuff like that. And then we'll be able to see if we can sort of work out this gear shifter problem. Yeah, it's a bit of a stuff around getting in there. But yeah, it's got like a clutch thing and we'll work it out, hopefully. I just might have to get a few parts for it maybe, but we'll see how we go. But at the moment I might bolt that housing back on. Oh, let's got that hose back in. It was a bit of a pain, but it wasn't too bad. I've had a lot worse. And the block, so the block's back in, the hose is in. I think you'll be right. I've just got to get some cable ties and cable tie all this up. It's sort of wobbling around a lot. And I wouldn't mind, yeah, just cleaning all this up in the back here a bit. It's a bit of a mess, and I'll cut cable ties to have a look at everything. So we might go and get a packet of cable ties and do all that, and then I can bolt all this on, and I might get some oil as well, because she's definitely low on oil. And then yeah, we might see if we can hit it up then and see whether I'll do some googling on this gear shifter and see what parts and how it all works and how it does its thing in there, because I'm having a bit of trouble here just working it out how to get it right. And then if I can get it back on its wheels, it's not leaking oil, I'll drive it over to the workshop and maybe do all the linkages over there. That's what I'm sort of thinking. So might go and get some oil and some cable ties and do all that, and then we'll see if we can get it going. So yeah, I'm back home now. I've just had some lunch with the kids and been up, actually down, doing a job at Navarre on it's a big land plane. So it's 100 foot long. So it come in two 50-foot sections, and we had to bolt it together, gas a few things and cut it, and yeah. So they got it transported from wherever they bought it from, New South Wales, I think. It's got like a 14-foot blade on it, I think. I did the blade a couple of years ago, I re-skinned it. So yeah, we just put all that back together with the bloke down there. So it's sort of bolted up so we can get it together, and yeah, he can go land planing soon. I'm just working on this tractor now, so I've got back home. I thought I was going to be down there all day, so sorry I don't do a lot of footage off farm. I just don't really like filming on other people's property, so that's where we're at with that. So yeah, now got the whole arvo to get this tractor going, which I'm going to get it going, I reckon, hopefully. So Heidi's home today, so hopefully she's going to give me a hand to get the wheel back on it, get it on it, yeah, get it on its wheels, and then we'll go from there. So that's the plan. I've just got to go through my book here. I've got to make up, because obviously it broke the linkage. I had a drawing in here somewhere of what I had to make. But as you can tell, there's that much shit going on in here. Oh, another job we got done. We got all that flashing on that shed last night. Oh, there's probably one little door to do. So yeah, I'll be able to, off that wool shed job. Jeez, that's taken a while. So yeah, here we go. This is what I've got to do. So I've got to make a little, oh, I'm in the sun, in the light, but a little offset bracket sort of thing for the, this goes on the shaft that I've welded out of the gearbox. So say the gearbox is, sort of here. So what happened, the shaft snapped off about there. So then it goes in, and I think it's got, yeah, this has got like a bit of flat on it. And it's got a little notch that goes into the fork, which selects the gears. So what I'm gonna do, what I did, I just got a bolt. I pulled that out, welded a bolt to the end of the shaft. So yeah, then I can weld this linkage arm. So I'm gonna make this little linkage arm up, and then I can weld it to the bolt that I got outside of the gear casing now. And then I'm just gonna make up a little new linkage arm. So we'll do that now, and hopefully it'll work, and then hopefully I can get that tractor running, and that'll be good. That'll be great to have that thing going, so then I can use it for feeding hay. And yeah, I sort of missed it since haven't had it, so it'd be good to get it going. Sort of, I don't know if you can see it here with the light on my bench, but I've drawn out the pattern I sort of want. So I've drilled the holes in and everything. I could have bent it, but I didn't have a piece of steel long enough, so I'm just going to weld it up and make it. So obviously, yeah, that sort of following that line there, then that there. I think I was going to put it like that. And then that one there. So yeah, I'll weld that up now, and then we'll then all I've got to do is make up the linkage arm. So we'll do that. I whipped up that, so that's that'll take us from our shaft up to our linkage point, if you know what I mean. It's bloody hot. And now I'm making up the linkage arm that goes between the two. I've got one eyelet off the old arm. I think I had the old arm somewhere, but I'm buggered if I can find it. I'll put it somewhere and put it down. So I'm making one up out of a bit of oil thread I got, and it's bloody heavy. It's 16 mil oil thread, so it's a bit overkill, bit of pipe. I'm just gonna weld that in there. And then, yeah, that'll go on. Then we'll have a bit of a pipe for adjustment. So that's my plan at any rate. Look at the hair. So I'll weld that out now, and then we'll get her over there and see if it all fits. That's our arm that comes off the shaft out of the gearbox. And yeah, this is me, everything's red hot. Dodgy linkage arm, if you can get what I'm saying. So that'll come out. That'll be welded onto the gearbox, onto that bolt that I've brought out, like that. And then this here will go back to the linkage on the tractor, the gear shifter. So I'll go and set up and get it all cooled off, and we'll have a crack and get the wheel back on. And I've just got to find the neutral spot in the gearbox, and then we'll set it up. So I've got to sort of put the wheel on. It's either that, I've got to jack the other wheel up. So I think we'll just put the tyre on. So yeah, progress report with the old tractor. So here's what I was telling you about. So we've got that in there. I don't know where this, I've got a little leak there. It's coming out of that O-ring, so I think we'll just get this on and then go from there. So yeah, this is the piece I made. So obviously what I've done, I've got this lined up inside. I've found the fork in there and got it all lined up. It's not coming in, it's not coming out. It's not doing anything it shouldn't. Then I've got my linkage arm here on the gearbox, or on the gear stick. That goes down to this. So I've made this offset sort of linkage arm connector to go onto there. So I reckon I've got it in, obviously this wheel's off the ground and I've jacked this tyre off the ground as well. So now I can sort of move it all by hand, and I'm thinking she's out of gear. And I've just sort of nudge tested and bump tested it with it in the other gear that it's in, and it's all working. So what we might do is, we might weld this on there and get it in there and see how we go. And see if we can get it running. That's the plan. I just might try and tighten that there a bit more, try and save that leak, and then we'll yeah, get this in the right spot, and I'll just tack it for now. Then we might get up in the cab and see if the gears work.